Chargers on the return out to the 25-30 yard line. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Give me a moment, people. I'll shout out the chat in a second. We are trying to catch up. That 2:05 game is just too early. It's a little ridiculous. So out comes Justin Herbert to start the game of the Chargers. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hampton in the backfield. Let's rock and roll. And hands it off and gobbled up. Loses about 4 yards on that one. Hampton going the wrong way. All right. Bam. Still catching up. Let's get this going. Too much to set up. Too much to set up. So nice defense there. Swarming defense by the Broncos. 2nd and long for Herbert. All right. Bam. All right. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking. All day to pass. Sits in the pocket. Throwing it down low. And incomplete down the sideline to Allen. But there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Is that illegal contact? Might be illegal contact. Let me see. All right, that is set up. We're good to go. Both on the defense. Offsides. Decline. Must have been holding. Oh, pass interference on the defense. On Cooper. Automatic first down for the Chargers. Let's go. All right, we're almost set up. And then I'll shout out the chats. Almost. Yeah, pass interference. All right, almost there. At the 45-yard line, going right to left in the powder blues. I got to do a wardrobe change in a second. And Hampton on the run for a few yards. So I still have my Colts gear on. I got to put on a Broncos jersey. I will go with John Elway. We'll get that classic when I have a second. When I have a moment, we'll do the wardrobe change. And boom. All right, here we go at the 48-yard line after the 3-yard run. In the shotgun, 4 wide. 2 up top, 2 down low. Blitzing through the middle, picks it up, throws it down low, off the hands, incomplete. But a flag on the play. I believe it was to Disley. Oh, it's Conklin. The other tight end. From the Jets. Illegal formation to decline it after the incompletion. What up, USN? The Browns block a 43-yard field goal, hit a 55-yard field goal as time expires to win. Wow, congrats on your Browns there, USN. No way. Everybody and their grandma took the Packers. And the Browns come back to win that game. Holy crap. Losing to the Browns. A trap game, I guess. I don't know. If you're the Packers and you're Super Bowl bound, you can't lose to the Browns. That's wild. Throws it up top. Hits his man. First down for 8 yards. Oh, breaks the tackle. Johnson to the outside. Down the sideline to the 15. Bam. Holy crap. What are you doing? They didn't tackle Johnston. What up, Perry? All right, let's say hello to the chat. Perry's here. McCool. Vince. Sticks. Who else? Blue Numbers has arrived. Fitzgerald showing up. Godin is back. And the USN job in the news. Perry the Panther is here. RC is back. Ronnie Hood, what's good? Welcome in, Rhino Nation. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Chargers and Broncos. I got to switch. Once they score this touchdown, let's get them. Throws it down low to Johnson at the 15. Gets 2 yards to the 13. Tackled right away. Bam. Bam. Whew, what a win by the Colts. Crushing it. Football all day, people. All day. This is just game 2. What up, Stark Bacon Vanilla? You are here. You have arrived. If you guys want to go check out any tasty recipes, Stark Bacon Vanilla on the gram, the Instagram. Herbert, time to pass. No pressure by the Broncos. Rolling out, looking to the end zone. Out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Got to get the wardrobe change going. Going John Elway in a few. What up, Thane? Eagles, very crazy ending. 2 block field goals. No way. The Eagles won. And the Eagles won 33-26. I blew that one. Eagles came back to win. That's what they do. Commanders won 41-24. Man, lost 3 picks. I went 13-3 last week. I already lost 3. Throw into the end zone. Can't make the grab at the 1. Incomplete. What was that, Gadsden? Gadsden. Got to get to those wide receivers, not those tight ends. His arm was hit as he threw it. So that was a nice play there by Bonito. Little dying quail. All right, 32-yard field goal from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick, and good. Got him. So 3-point lead by the Chargers. Rhino man for president. Let's go. Man, oh man. The Packers lost. That's a shocker. The Eagles came back to win. I thought the Rams had that one. The Jets are on top of the Bucks by 1. What is happening? What is going on with these picks today? The Jets came back on the Bucks. 1 second. Man, oh man. The Jets might win this one. That makes no sense. Makes 0 sense. The Jets. Gonna beat the Bucks. Give me another second. Makes no sense. I don't like it. Don't like it. The Jets are going to win. They're going to beat the Bucks. Was Baker out the rest of that game? That's the only way. So the Saints and Seahawks starting up. The Cowboys and Bears in a few. Same thing with the Cardinals and the Niners. Man, oh man. All right, we're back. We got Elway on. We're going Elway. "32-yard field goal by Dicker. The Green Break Packers. How did they crumble to the Browns? That is sickening. The Jets scored and they took the lead. I don't believe it, Brent. That is so crazy. So crazy. Blocked the first one, the second one, 44. Only 1 point down. Eagles blocked it again and returned it for a touchdown. Crazy. That is how they win. It was a... How close was the other one? A 44-yarder? The one that they blocked and won? And here we go. Bo Nix coming out there after that return. And the field goal by the Browns to win the game they're showing as time expires. Unreal. Browns win. The Jets may win. A blocked field goal by the Eagles. They find ways to win. It's sickening. Clobber those heathen Seahawks. Throwing it down low. Hits his man and gets about 4 on the catch and run. That was Harvey. Harvey on the catch and run. Harvey. The way of the Eli. The L way. Is Baker hurt? Somebody was saying he was hurt. How else could they lose to the Jets and Tyrod Taylor? Doesn't make any sense. At the 36-yard line, 2nd and 7. Dobbins going to motion up top. Hands it off. And that's Harvey to the 40, getting 4 yards on the run. 4 on the run. Round 2, people. Then we have the Giants and Chiefs tonight. I'll have to eat dinner after this game. Get ready for the last and final stream. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Broncos in the shotgun. Motion up top. Bo changing things at the line. 6, 5, 4. Here we go. Takes the snap. And slanted over the middle off the mark. Tries to make the grab. Incomplete. Going to Kroll. No Kendoosville. That's right. Engram is out. Man, oh man. All right, so 3 and out for the Broncos. They'll have to punt it away. Punt it away. Foomp. And here we go. Fair catch at the 20-yard line for Davis. All right, they're taking a little time out. Let me see. Let me get things in order. All right, things are in order. We're good to go. We got to get that over to the side. Yeah, we didn't get much on the green side. We'll set that up for the night game. The Seahawks up 7-0 over the Saints. Darnold threw a touchdown pass to JSN. Man, less than a minute left. The Buccaneers have the ball at the Jets 17. The Bucs should win that game at the end. They should. Bucs just got screwed on a replay. What? One second, answering an email. Alright, bam. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Gotta handle emails. Alright. They got screwed. Baker is back. It's 3rd and 10 of the Jets. 18. They got this. A field goal will win it. So Seahawks up 7-0 over the Saints. Cowboys, Bears starting soon with the Cardinals, Niners. I'll cover the Chiefs and Giants after this. Browns beat the Packers 13-10. Vikings clobbered the Bengals 48-10. Steelers beat the Patriots 21-14. Eagles beat the Rams 33-26. Commanders beat the Raiders 41-24. So what did I get wrong? 1, 2, 3. 3 games. And the Panthers is 4 games. Jaguars won. That's a big one. So I missed 4 games. I missed 4 games week 1. I went 12-4. I went 13-3 last week. I can't miss any more games. I got to be right the rest of the way through. It's the way it's got to be. I can't miss another game. Rough stuff. The Buccaneers hit a field goal. They're up 29-27 at the end of the game. The Bucks do it and win. Runs to the middle, Hampton to the 28. Oh, that was Harris. Najee Harris. The Bucks got the win there, Sticks. Yep. The Bros won on a field goal. What is happening? Embrace the chaos. Ridiculous. Ridiculous nonsense. The Browns, one of the worst teams in the league, have beat one of the best teams in the league. Wow. Crazy. 2nd and 3 for the Chargers at the 28. Got to get to 31. Takes the snap. Herbert's got time all day. Where's that Broncos defense? Off the hands. Incomplete. Trying to get it to McConkey. Wants the flag. Doesn't get it. Spike that like. Spike that like. We got over 100 likes on the last one. That was a big stream for the Colts. And rising to the top. More Colts games. More football. Lots and lots and lots of football. And let's see who's out there in Stream Worlds. Check that in a second. And Herbert, got time to pass, sits in the pocket. And on the run, and gets sacked for a loss of a half a yard as he tries to scramble away. And they'll have to punt. No pressure from the defense, but Jones gets a sack. And the Chargers have to punt it away. Let's see. The delay is also covering this game. The snowman doing his nonsense. PAS covering the Mets and crushing it. The Bird Watchers got his Orioles and Yankees. The Goose covering the Saints and the Seahawks. UST doing the Red Zone. And fair catch at the 23 for the Broncos with a flag on the play. The Football Nation covering the Cowboys and the Bears. Nice. Mossy covering the Red Zone. Oh! No way! The Broncos lined up both sides for a 5-yard penalty and a first down. On that punt. In the neutral zone. What a disaster. What are you doing, Broncos? Sam is covering hockey, getting a bunch of people. Real fans also covering the Saints and the Seahawks. Man, oh man. Holy crap, people. Holy crap. All right. Let's see what they can do. Chargers at the 32. Go Lions, go Lions, go with a possum boy. Hands it up down low. Hampton following the box and bow. Gets 11 yards on the run and a first down. Bang. There it is. What up, Scott? You're regulated to Dallas and Chicago on TV in Oklahoma? Oh, well, I got the Broncos and the Chargers, my man. Appreciate the love. Thanks for the sub. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Herbert. He's got time. Watch out. Steps up, avoids the pressure. Nice throw, but incomplete. But doesn't take the sack. Allen can't make the diving catch. Can't make the diving play. Oh, holding on the offense. Bring him back anyway. Bring him back. Cameron in the building. And Bud dropping another like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. The Rhino Nation's the best. 8 minutes left in the first. Chargers up 3-0. Water, water, water. I'll have some more of my pot roast after this. Unless I make some pasta. Maybe I'll make the pasta. I'll make the pasta and bring the pot roast for lunch tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. 2nd and 20. Up top, Johnson, spin maneuver to the 39. About 6 yards on that one. The Rhino Nation needs you. Yes, you. To hit that like button and subscribe button. 2nd and 14. We got some decent action from the purple side for the Colts game. Ben and Jerry's. Ooh, tonight. Love it. Cookie dough. Pressure. Throws over the middle. Good coverage. Bang. Hits him and drops him. McConkey can't make the grab. 3rd and 14. No pressure by the defensive line. But that secondary is lights out against the Chargers. Lights out. Just so the Browns came back to beat the Packers. I know. That doesn't make a half a lick of sense. They beat the Packers. Unreal. Craziness, Scott. Crazy. All right, 3rd and 15. Herbert looking. Sits in the pocket, throwing it deep. Overthrown, out of bounds. Incomplete. Might get a defensive holding. That didn't look catchable. But Moss on the holds. Was it holding before the throw? The ball is uncatchable. No foul on the play. They're calling nothing. So the Chargers have to punt it away. Pot roast. Let's go to the Rhino Man's place for dinner. Din din. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta have the pot roast. All right. Back to the Broncos. Punts it away. Foomp. Mims on the return from the 7. Left to right. Run it down low to the 10. Trying the juke, trying to get to the outside, and does. To the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And gets close to the 40-yard line. Wow. Man, oh man. Good stuff there by Mims. Let's check the scores while we have a second. Thank you, McCool. Let's see. What else happened? It's 14-0 Seahawks. Who got the other touchdown? Probably Walker. No, it's not Walker. Is this a turnover? Torrey Horton with a punt return for a touchdown. 95 yards for the Seahawks special teams. Wow. Wow. Let's see what else is happening. Still no, just starting up. No score for the Cowboys, Bears. No score for the Cardinals, Niners. All right. Spike that like. Make sure you guys go and join the Rhino Nation as well, as we're closing in on 3,400 subscribers. We are 21 subs away from 3,400. 51 watching right now. Thank you, Eduardo. Nice. I got to heat up the sauce that I have, make some pasta later, and get ready for the night game. I don't know what that says there, Hood. Fort Carson, Colorado Springs in 1991. Moved to Dallas. Returned to Colorado in 96. So you're a Broncos fan for 29 years. But now you live in Oklahoma. Only get Cowboys coverage. Bam. That stinks. Cowboys style. The Saints are stinking up the joints. That's what they do. That is what they do. All right, I can't get any more picks wrong to go 12-4. We got this. We got this. Hufanga. Can't even see his name out there. Checking at his right knee. Looks like they're shining his knee. And Harvey with the pitch down low. Gobbled up, loses a yard, but flags in the backfields. Officially here, Arlington Renegades. Beautiful. Holding, bring them back. 1st and 20. Bring them back. You like the Broncos there, Terrence? I took the Chargers, but let's see if the Broncos can win. Anybody but the Chiefs. Am I right? Am I right? Any other news out there for the UFL? I haven't heard anything. I got to check soon. Got to check that out. All right. The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. And Bo Nix dropping a timeout on 1st and 20. All right. Let me see if there's any UFL news. We plan to move at least 2 teams for the 2026 season. UFL free agency to open up in October. I don't see anything else out there. We'll have to wait till it gets a little bit closer. A little bit. Birmingham is staying. Houston is staying. Columbus is new. Michigan is undecided. Yep, we'll have to see very soon. Probably October, November, they'll give us some more details. And hands over the middle. Dobbins stuffed nothing. It'll be 2nd and 20. Chargers defense smashing them. Dobbins from Ohio State in the 2020 draft. Injury prone, this guy. A whole bunch of bad luck for him. What up, Jonathan? Greetings from Saskatchewan. Seahawks 14, Saints 0. Bears 0, Cowboys 0 on the 1st. Thanks for the scoreboard update. Love it. Love it. Takes the snap, looking, pump fake, Nix in trouble. Still in trouble, throws it away, out of bounds, incompletes. So 3rd and 20 coming up for the Broncos. This Chargers defense looking good. Looking better than the Broncos. Broncos defense is good, but the Chargers might be right up there. And all 4 from the XFL side is the same. Arlington, D.C., St. Louis, and San Antonio. Yeah, I want to see if they're getting 2 new teams and going from 8 to 10. They said they were, but still no word. No word on that. No word on that. All right, from the 29. Takes a snap. He's got time. Screen pass to Harvey. He's got some blocks to the 38. And they'll have to punt it away. So 3-0 Chargers. Their defense holds and they'll get the ball back. Not happening. They're not going to get 2 new teams. They said they were. I want to see 10. 10 teams. But the free agency is starting in October. So that doesn't make sense with 2 new teams. We will wait and see. He said 2 new teams by 2026. He wanted to get to 10. Returning from the 11 to the 18, diving forward by Davis. The Sea Dragons. Possibly the Sea Dragons. Let's see who's out there. Let me refresh. Expansion in 2027. Originally said 2026, and then 2 more teams in 2027 to get to 12. So it was 2 in 26 and 2 in 27. That's what he originally said. But he must have adjusted that. I haven't seen that. Thanks for the sub. Seattle and Pittsburgh. That'd be nice. Still got to figure out what to do with Michigan. Indeed. Indeed, Scott. Alright, what is UST doing the red zone? Bum ba bum ba bum. UFL got a new head guy. Yep. Oh yeah. All right. And there we go. And boom. Okay. 9 likes to 40. Let's get it. We are 20 subs away from 3,400. We got this, people. The Rhino Nation is rising. Rising on up. So still 14-0 Seahawks over the Saints. And the Bears just scored a touchdown over the Cowboys. Who got this touchdown? Caleb Williams throwing a touchdown to Odunze, 35 yards out. He's building a connection with Rome Odunze, I must say. So the Bears take the lead. 7-0. All right. XFL was insane. Oh, look at these old school Nintendo graphics. I love it. I love what they did with this production. Holy crap. Justin Herbert, over 21,000 passing yards. He's 3 for 9 today. All to Quentin Johnston for 43 yards. Can't get anybody else open. No Allen, no McConkey. I feel like McConkey should be able to get open over the middle. We're going to watch a UFL game. It's starting back up in March. We're still waiting on word for that season. But it should be starting in March sometime. Usually at the end of March. Hopefully earlier. At the 18-yard line. Here we go. Motion down low. Play action fake. Pressure! Now they get pressure around the outside. And sack him at the 10. The Broncos defense is alive. Alive. Crushing them. The UFL already prepaid for a year the stadium in Orlando and Seattle. Keep that in mind when the expansion comes around. They could save money by adding those cities. Quite possible. All right, here we go. 2nd and 18. Over the middle to the 17-yard line. Allen on the catch. Keenan to the Allen. Under 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. It seems that the under is the way to go. The under seems to be the play. Slime time. Slime time. Slime time. 3rd and 11 for the Chargers. I'm going to eat something at halftime. I'm hungry. Shotgun, play and fake. Why would they fall for that? Stepping up and sacked. Sacked back of the 9. Cooper with the smash. Broncos defense crushing them. Crushing them. And bam. Holy crap. Thanks for the sub. Let's go. 19 away from 3,400. We are just in week 3 of the NFL season. We are killing it. The Rhino Nation is rising on up. And punts it away. Foop from the goal line. Back him up. Returning it from the 30. Here we go, left to right past the 35. Mims to the 40. 45 cuts up midfield. Still on his feet to the 45-yard line of the Chargers. Wow. And Bo Nix starting with great field position. Man, 2.5 left in the first quarter. The Rhino getting hungry. Is the Rhino always hungry? Perhaps. Perhaps. The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. And yep. The Bears and the Cowboys game rising on up. All right. Let me shift that. And here we go. Hands it off. Dobbins gobbled up, loses 3. Smashed. Smashing them. All right, that side is good. We're golden, rocking and rolling. Cool. Cool. All right, there we go. All right, at the 49-yard line on the lightning bolt. Throws a screen pass. The Chargers are all over it, but he doesn't make the grab anyway to Dobbins. Chairs in the chat. Sit down. Yeah, a little late for that. Snyder. What is going on, Ronnie Hood? 3rd and 13. The defenses. Lights out right now. But Mims got him in good field position. And here we go. Only rushing 3. And he's coming through. Avoids the pressure. Throws it up top. And knocked away. Going to Sutton. Boom. St. Just on the PBU. PBU and Jelly. Stuck to him. And they're going to have to punt it away. You should become a playoff mathematician for the NFL. Figure out the playoff possibilities. We'll get there. We will get there, Gooden. Jaguars took down the Texans. And punts it away. Foomp. And fair catch of the 11. What up, Draven? Welcome in. What's happening? Oh, my bad, Draven. My bad. Man, oh man. I wanted the Jaguars to win, but I think I picked the Texans because they're due, right? Next week, the Colts play the Rams, and they lost. They lost to the Eagles this week. Ridiculous. Vikings defense outscored Chase Brown, Jamar, Brian Thomas for you in fantasy. Wow. Vikings defense and special teams. Rodgers had 2 touchdowns, right? He had a pick 6 and a fumble for a touchdown. Pretty amazing. Bears up 7-0 over the Cowboys. The Seahawks up 21-0 over the Saints. Holy cow. We got a rushing touchdown by Walker. JSN is a receiving touchdown. And then a punt return touchdown. They're doing it everywhere. The Saints getting shellacked. Still no score for the Cardinals and the Niners. Man, oh man. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, 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 bum. Man, oh man. Let's go, McCool. Let's rock and roll. Alright, sorry, just checking out other streams that are out there. Here we go. Okay, we're back in action. Alright. A minute 40 left in the first. Here we go. What up, Addy? Still love them Titans. Next week will be better. Good luck. Good luck. They get a little bit of action in the second half, those Titans, but the first half, they don't do anything. Oh, man. All right, here we go. At their own 12-yard line, right to left. Hands it off in the middle. Harris grinds to the 16. So gets about 4. Not bad. Who are you watching? Who am I watching? What up, Brent? We're watching the Chargers and the Broncos. It's 3-0 Chargers. I covered the Colts and the Titans before this. Colts beating them down. Loved it. Loved it. Excuse me. Here we go. Najee Harris to the left. Herbert in the shotgun. He's got time. Up. He's got to roll out now. Pocket's collapsing. On the run. Gets about 4. Knocked out of bounds. No flag. Herbert goes flying. It'll be 3rd and 2 for San Diego Superchargers. Los Angeles Chargers. And they're booing. They wanted that flag. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. You wish you had a cool name like McCool? We all wish we could be that cool. We all do. All right. And this should be the last play for the first quarter. And hands it off up the middle. Grinding for a first down and got him. And that's the end of the first quarter. Right, they're moving the chains? Yeah, they're moving the chains. I'll be back in a second. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 of the 22. And runs into the line and stuffed. Nothing there by Hampton. Nothing. Had to go switch over clothes to the dryer. Had to put clothes in the dryer. At halftime, I gotta fold some clothes. Gotta fold clothes at halftime, people. Whew. There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. Football all year long. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Over the middle, bang, McConkey to the 36, 1st down. Get him involved. That guy's lightning over the middle. Lightning. All right. Made it just in time to start the 2nd quarter. Wild. Bears 7, Cowboys 3. Cowboys got a field goal, eh? Clothes are in the dryer. I got to fold the other ones, otherwise they're going to get wrinkled. Needed to do it before this game started, but what are you going to do? Runs to the middle to the 40. About 4 yards on the run there by Najee Harris. Whew. And all right. 2nd and 5. Either the Giants crush the Chiefs tonight, or the Chiefs are going to take out their frustration on the Giants. Go Giants. Go Giants, go Giants, go. Take down those Chiefs. And fakes the handoff, rolling to the right side on the boot. Throws across his body. Bang! Well contested, but Gadsden makes the catch for a 1st down. Gadsden, wow. How did he squeeze that in there? Hufanga around the legs. Gadsden takes it to the ground. Beautiful. Gadsden coming through. Here we go. I formation. Herbert. Hands up the middle. Harris gets 5. How did he squeeze through there for 5? All right. Bears touchdown. Burden. Holy crap. Burden. And here we go. Takes the snap, looking. Throws on the middle, bam. Gets it to the 29-yard line. Gadsden again. Bam. One second, people. Work email. And here we go. Hands over the middle. Boom, boom. And stuffed. Nothing there by Hampton. But the Chargers getting some momentum here in the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it going. Sternad, S-T-R-N-A-D, Sternad. Rough last name to say. Philadelphia coach has to be in the top 4? Perhaps. Swings it deep, out of bounds, incomplete. So I don't know what that was. Just trying to just get it to Johnston some way, somehow. Fever 87, Aces 71 in game 1. Is it over? Kelsey Mitchell, 36 for the Fever. Pow. Pow. That is pretty crazy. The Fever winning. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. At the 27, got to get to the 18. Looking, throws in the middle, deflected, intercepted. Oh, what a play, what a diving pick. Returning it to the 20, getting to the outside and push out of bounds to the 23. Nice deflection, had a man open, and then the diving pick by Jones. No way, unbelievable. Wow, the Broncos make a play and don't let up any points. I felt a field goal was coming at least, but nope. Gets a hand on it. And then the interception. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll be back in a second. We'll be back in a minute. They're showing that nice interception from before. Beautiful by the Broncos. Beautiful. Crazy. All right. They have the ball at their own 9-yard line. In the I formation, Bo Nix. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Bo Nix wants to go deep. No, he goes to the corner. Goes to the sideline, and Sutton makes the grab for a first down. Bam. Man, oh man. The first down for the Broncos. Wow. Ridiculous. Watching the Cowboys and the Bears. Yeah, that stinks. This is the big game. These defenses are top notch. But not much scoring here because of the defenses. But the Bears are up 14-3? Looking. Bo Nix on the run. Trying to get away and sliding down. Forward slide. Not really a slide. It was a tumble forward. Gets about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Fever won the game 89-73. Bang. Oh, it's a best of 5. Finally. Not a best of 3 nonsense. Best of 3 ridiculousness. Got to go best of 5 minimum. Best of 3? Come on now. Come on now. All right, here we go with the 26. Hands it off. Gobbled up. Bang. Maybe gets a yard to be 3rd and 4. Nowhere to go there by Dobbins. Fever winning. Beautiful. Bears up 14-3. Seahawks up 21-3. Still no score with the Niners and the Cardinals. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. Don't you know, sub it up. We need 19 subs to 3,400. Can we get there today? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Shotgun. Nix sits in the pocket. Over the middle. Wide open. Sliding down at the 46. Sutton with the grab. In between the zone coverage. Cowboys are driving. Your Cowboys selling? Selling. And Jefferson hit Sutton when he slid down on the ground. All right, the 46. Here we go. 1st and 10. Halfway through the second quarter. Motion up top. Goes Franklin. Pressure. And bang! Down he goes. Nix cannot escape. Going down. Smash him down. James Jr. Sacking him. Good stuff. James. Not LeBron James. Derwin James. Guy's a beast. Little blitz. Cuts back in. Gobbles him up. Gobble, gobble. So 2nd and 16 for the Broncos at the 39.5-yard line. In the pistol. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Gets to the outside. Nope. Dobbins rolled up. Loses 4. Sit down, little fella. The Chargers defense blasting him. Tart on the sideline is a big boy. That was a great name for a big boy. Tart. Gotta love that one. You once dreamt you were the coach of the Dallas Cowboys and we went to Bonanza's for lunch? Go figure. Bonanza's? I don't even know Bonanza's. All right, 3rd and forever. 3rd and 19. Let's get it done. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Flea flicker. Bo Nix going deep. He's got a man. Overthrows him. He had him wide open. What a play. That's a touchdown. It's overthrown by a football. A football to Mims. What a play. I think it's that momentum going forward by Bo Nix to get that extra oomph into it. He got it a football too deep. Oh, wow. Off the fingertips of Mims. Wow. That was a touchdown. That's a game changer. And the Broncos have to punt. And punts it away. Foop. And returning from the 12 to the 15. Going back to the 10. Trying to get to the outside. To the 15. 20. 25, 30. 35, 40. And out of bounds at about midfield. A hamstring for CD? Oh, no. Have some escargot and a glass of Chardonnay. Said no one ever. Be back in a second. Try to get those clothes organized. I got another set in the dryer. So much to do. So much football. I actually got to get some things done during the day, though. Got to get some things done. Boom, 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 boom. 1 second. All right, here we go. Back at the 46. Chargers run it past midfield to the 49. Bam, bam, bam. Najee Harris on the run. Well, let's see this touchdown. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Wow. And then Caleb throws a bomb to Burden. 65 yards, wide open. Touchdown. How the heck did that play work? That was almost a complete disaster for the Bears. Thanks for the sub. Awesome stuff. Let's go. 18 subscribers away from 3,400. And pressure fake. Oh, he falls down. Oh, he tore something. Throws it over the middle. And gets a first down to the 39. Might have broke his ankle or something. Najee Harris is... Oh, was it his left knee? Something is destroyed by Harris. He is down. He fell down. Non-contact injury. Oh, man, that's not good. I'll be back in a second. Back in a second. All right, now we're back. We're good for now. We're good till halftime, people. Good till halftime. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Rhino is your home for football. Man, Harris is done for the game. I don't... He looks in a lot, like he's in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. A lot. Let's check the scores real quick. 14-6 Bears on top of the Cowboys. 28-3 Seahawks on top of the Saints. Let's see what else the Seahawks did to score. Another touchdown by Darnold. This one to Torrey Horton. Torrey Horton with a punt return for a touchdown and now a receiving touchdown from Sam Darnold. Oh, he's being helped off. Najee Harris, Mr. Alabama, can't put any pressure on that leg. On that left leg, he's done. Done. Cardinals up 3-0 over the Niners. Ah! They show that left thing, it pops. It popped. Ah, that left leg, they showed again. You just see, boom. Oh, man. Ah. Ooh. Poor little fella, that guy's done. Something tore, and he is done. That left leg. Ouch. Holy crap. shredded. Onto the cart he goes on the sideline. Man, oh man. Hampton's going to be the main guy the rest of the way. Yikes. For a while. Harris, you might as well drop him now. He's done. Holy cow. Runs up the middle for about 4 yards. Hampton. Ugh. Brutal. Stupid Saints, but you still love them. No matter how dumb and how bad they are. Poor Najee Harris. He is done for a while. Holy crap, the bots are going nuts today. The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. All right, I formation. 2nd and 7. Hands it over the middle. Hampton squeezing through for 5. It'll be 3rd and 2. Thanks to the sub, we got another one. Let's go. 3-0 game. We got 4 minutes left in the first half. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Let's see who's out there. The usual suspects. All right, here we go at the 30. Throwing it down low. Hits his man for 2. Makes the play. McConkey, first down. Keep on going, Chargers. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Let me refresh this. Some people might not be streaming anymore. Well, some people shut it down. And hands up top. And Davis gets 2 on the end around. Nothing much there. All right. There we go. Ooh, Bronco looks like he's sternad. Going a little slow, but hopefully you can shake that off. Thought the Packers were definitely the NFC championship until today. Yeah, redeemed. Well, it's just a stinker. It's just a dud. They got rocked by the Browns some way, somehow. But it's just one game, so we'll see. Players and fake. Looking. Their defense is still good. Rolling to the right side. Herbert. Throwing across his body. Makes the grab at the 3. Down at the 3-yard line. Johnston. But wait for the flag. There might be a push-off. Oh, baby. Wow. Moss on the coverage. Johnson with the catch. This guy's coming through. Johnson play breaks down. He cuts up. Throws into double coverage. Risky. But somehow Herbert gets it to his man. Wow. You can't throw that ball any better. He bobbles it. Almost drops it. But able to make the play. Pass interference on the defense. Declined. 1st and goal for the Chargers. Oh, man. Let's see if the Broncos defense can hold. Otherwise, the Chargers are going to go up 2 scores. Holy crap. 40 likes. Let's go. 40 on the like front. And why is the clock not running? What are they stalling things for? All right, let's see. 1st and goal. I don't know what that was, but I don't know why the play was stopped. Did the Broncos call a timeout? Oh, now they're running the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Okay, now we're at the 2-minute warning. Man, I'll be right back. Doing work, answering emails, checking things. All right, what up, Blue Numbers? Yeah, the chair. What up, HHO? Sorry, 2-minute warning. Had to go check something on the other computer. But we're going to halftime in a few moments. I'll have more time to check. And here we go. Browns win 13-10. Yep. First and goal at the 2. Looking back of the end zone. Incomplete to Johnston. Welcome in on the vertical side. What's going on at hand? Did I hear about the Vikings? Yeah, they beat up the Bengals. They crushed the Bengals. Carson Wentz and that defense dominated the Browning and the Bengals. Bengals are horrible. They got owned by the Vikings. Appreciate it, HHO. Appreciate it. You're building a mini Millennium Falcon. That's pretty sweet. Pretty awesome. Motion down low. Hands over the middle. Hampton into the end zone. Bang! Touchdown, Chargers. Boom! 9-0. Hampton coming through. Oh, baby. First touchdown for Hampton on the year. Bow. 9-0 Chargers. Bam, bam, bam. And kicks it up and splits the uprights. 10-0. Got him 10-0. Baker doing very well. What up, Sally? Yeah. They almost lost to the Jets, though. Baker almost lost to the Jets. That is a little worry. Tyrod Taylor and the Jets, I must say. When's hockey starting? In a couple weeks. It's preseason now. Hockey soon. We're in the middle of the football zone, people. The football zone. No need to talk about hockey during football. No need to talk about baseball during football. No need to talk about hockey during football. It's football. Cardinals are tied with the Niners 3-3. Seahawks up 35-3. Oh, man. The Saints are awful. 2 touchdowns by Walker. 6 carries for 9 yards and 2 touchdowns. Holy crap. Man, oh man. Flipping bots are going nuts. A win is a win. Is a win. Is a win. Runner turns it to the 27. By RJ to the Harvey. Thanks to the sub, we're 16 subscribers away from 3,400. Bo Nix coming back out there, putting up a goose egg offensively against this Chargers defense. Watch out. These Chargers could be for real. Defense shutting down Bo Nix. Shutting him down. Shutting him down. Here we go. From the 28, Bo Nix on the run. No, throws it to the 35. Sutton to the 36. Gets about 8 yards on that reception. Hockey. I got to set up my hockey drafts. 15 away. I got to set up the hockey draft and the basketball draft. Bo Nix up top. A wobbly duck. Must have been deflected at the line. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Franklin, who's been quiet all day. Shh. Franklin's been quiet. He's sleeping. Colts may win their division. That's right. What up, Rowdy? Yeah, the Jaguars got the win. Texans are 0-3. So we got to pay attention to Jacksonville. Because Colts are 3-0. Jaguars 2-1. And Titans and Texans 0-3 at the bottom. Here we go. Takes a snap. Bo Nix up top. Hits his man. First down to the 40. Moving the chain. Sutton again. 1 catch last week. Doing it right today. Let's see if they can get some points. We got 1:05 left. And they do have 2 timeouts. Let's see if they can get a field goal range. Takes the snap. Bo looking. Going down low. Off the mark to Mims. Incompletes. 58 seconds left. Dallas touchdown. Pickens coming through. Closing the gap on the Bears. What do we got? 14-14. Bears and Cowboys. Well, they had a 2-pointer? Anybody got a 2-pointer? Here we go. Your dad is a Saints fan, unfortunately. Out of happen pressure. Nix throwing it up and out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Too much pressure by the Chargers. By the Chargers. Wham, da da bam, da da bam, da da bam, da da bam. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. It's not unusual for the Colts to be 3-0 anymore. Bo Nix escaping, running up top, and pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th and 3 with 46 seconds on the clock. Yeah, they got a two-point conversion there, Scott. Roger. The cockpit of the Millennium Falcon confused you. That makes sense. Little small pieces got to be tough. Got to be crazy. 4th and 1. How the heck did he get 9? Didn't even look like he got close to 9. But okay, nope, it's 4th and 2. 8. That's a little bit better. And Chargers calling a timeout. They didn't call a timeout. And now the Chargers call timeouts. La 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 la. Here we go. 6 for 14, 56 yards for Bo Nix. Herbert's only 10 for 19, 128 yards and a pick. So these quarterbacks not playing elite, but these defenses, like I said, are pretty good. And the Broncos going for it. 4th and 2. Fakes the pitch up top. Nix going deep. Taking a shot. Wide open. Touchdown Sutton. Wow. Fakes the run. Goes deep. Sutton doing the gritty. He's like, nah. Touchdown Broncos. Wow. Wow, a 52-yard bomb wide open. He just does a slant, and just gone. They don't cover him. They don't cover Sutton. Wow, what a miscommunicado. An extra point will make this 10-7. Bangs it through. All right. Elway got his 2 rings. He did at the end of his career, back-to-back. Thanks to TD helping out. 38 seconds left in the first half. Man, oh man. Got him. Spins that football. Bam. The bots are back in town. All right, 3-point game. That was a huge bomb. What a play on 4th and 2. They went for it all and it worked. That D-ball might be working well for the Broncos against the Chargers. They had a chance earlier on that flea flicker could have been a touchdown to Mims, but gets a touchdown deep to Sutton. Going to take a break at halftime, have some early dinner, have some food in the belly. Then I got to check something for work. And kicks it off, returning it from the 2. 15-20, out to the 24-yard line. 32 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Herbert's going to try to get in field goal range with his 2 timeouts. Chargers 2-0, Broncos 1-1, Raiders 1-2, Chiefs are 0-2. But the Chargers 2-0 in the division. They win this, they're going to be 3-0 in the division. The first divisional game for the Broncos. All right, at the 25. Takes the snap. Herbert looking. Goes up into the flat and bounces it to him way short. He covers it up just in case it was a lateral. 28 seconds left. What up, Orioles Bird Watcher? What's happening? What's going on? The Bird Watcher in the building. The Broncos will get the ball in the second half as we run out these 28 seconds. What's going on, Bird Watcher and company? Make sure if you guys are into baseball and all that is Baltimore Orioles, the Bird Watcher is your guy. Covers every single flippin' Baltimore Orioles game. Go over there, subscribe to his channel now. Do it now. And Herbert running, throwing it deep, taking a shot. And, Johnston covered by PS2. Bam, breaks it up, incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Bron. Yoo-hoo, what up, BL? How was your time at the bar? What up, Matt? Welcome in. And Michael, thanks for joining in. Shout out to you guys and the Bird Watcher doing the floppy seal. Floppy sealing it up. Flew over with the Birdwatcher. Love it, Matt. Love it, love it, love it. Appreciate the support. Make sure you smash that like button. Help this algorithm out just a tad. Hands it off up top to Hampton. And goes out of bounds. And gets about 7-8 yards by number 8. Gets 5 yards. 3rd and 15. With 16 seconds left in the first half. Wiggle it just a little bit. Rising Rhino is your home for all that is football. Love it. 16 seconds left at the 20. Hands it off and cuts through the 26 with 11 seconds left, and they'll have to punt it away. The Broncos call timeout. And the Broncos call timeout with 11 seconds. Maybe try to do a little block punt or a punt return for a touchdown. We'll see. The home for football. All right, Mims is back. How about them ponies? Oh, yeah. Yeah. 3-0, baby. Oh, captain, my captain, Daniel Jones. Punts it away. Foomp. And returning it from the 20. Nope, fair catch at the 20 by Mims with 4 seconds left. How about them ponies? And they should just kneel this down to go to the half. But alright, so I gotta take a break, eat some food, and get ready for the second half. So the Rhino will be going up. I gotta check something for work too, and eat some food. Seattle with 38 first half points. The Saints are bad, Michael. Bad. I don't think the Seahawks are that good, but Saints are awful. And they're gonna take the knee going into the half. 10-7, Chargers on top. Kneels it down. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, people. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Got a couple things to do. Food and work stuff. I'll be back. Right. Back in action just in time. And here we go, the Broncos on the return from the 3 out to the 25-30 to the 35-yard line. Made it just in time. The Bears are in the red zone. Hey-oh. Bears are up by 3 and going to get some more points. This is wild. 10-7 Chargers, and here we go. That was a super quick halftime. Sam the Man Darnold is thriving in Seattle. Thriving. Crushing it. What are we eating today? Runs it down low to the outside. Dobbins first down. 40, 50. Down the sideline. Oh, to the 25. Pushed out of bounds. Unreal. Here comes the Broncos. I just made a piece of chicken breast, and I'm going to have that with my pasta afterwards. So I'll heat that up with a little bit of meat, a little bit of pasta, a little meatball. But, yeah, I just had a little muffin to hold me over because the food wasn't ready. So had a little bit of a muffin inside the 20 to the 19. 6 yards on the run there by Dobbins. The Broncos on the attack. Cole Kmet got a touchdown. Wow. 3 touchdowns by Caleb Williams. Holy moly. What world are we living in today? That's all I got to say about that. 24-14 Bears, 38-6 Seahawks, and 6-3 Niners. Here we go at the 19. Takes a snap, looking, pressure, swings it out into the flats, hits his man stiff on first down, 15-10, 5, into the end zone, Dobbins walks the tightrope and gets in the end zone, boom! Wow, what a drive! They score so quickly, Dobbins does it all himself, holy moly! Wow! Bang, bang, bang! Down the sideline, they can't. Ooh, he was on his toes. If that foot goes down, he's out of bounds. Tightrope walking into the end zone. Dobbins. They're going to review it, but let's see. That is a touchdown. He is tightrope walking all the way down the field into the end zone, and it's about to be 14-10. Broncos on top. Wow. Man. What world are we living in? Danny Dimes looks like Josh Allen. Oh, yeah. Josh Allen. It's true. He looks like Josh Allen. The Rhino Nation needs you. Yes, you. That's right, we do. The Rhino Nation needs you guys. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Let's go. Subbing it up. We are 12 subs away from 3,400. Amazing play, Hardcore. Let's go, says Blue Numbers. I feel like Willie Snyder's going to come out now. Willie Snyder's going to come out of the woodwork. 3 more likes to 60. Let's get it. Do we have a chance out of 100? Perhaps. How many wings did you have today, BL? Let us know. How many tasty beverages? I want some wings. I want some tasty beverages. But none for me today. None for the Rhino. I got to get up early tomorrow to do my show. All day streaming football and the show tomorrow morning. Cobra Kai never dies. What up, Ira? Ira in the building. The Giants fanatic, the hardest working mod in mod land. You gotta believe that one. You gotta believe that. Let's see. Play-by-play with JJ still going? Is he doing the, oh no, he's got the Phillies on. The Goose is still covering the Saints and the Seahawks. All right. The red zone. Cowboys and Bears. The Bears. All right, there we go. The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. Broncos on top. All Dobbins. Only one-handed that and then made that sweet play. Dobbins with a stiff arm. Can't tackle him all the way to the house. That was glorious. Diving into the end zone. Boom. I thought the game was over early. Is it a doubleheader for the Phillies? I feel like I saw him on way early. And Jim Harbaugh's on the sideline like, I can't believe this. How is this happening? It was 10 to... What was it? 10-0. It was like 10-7 at the end of the first half, and then bam, touchdown to start the third quarter. Fumble! Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Who's got it? The Chargers or the Broncos? Oh my God, what a disaster for the Chargers. And it's Broncos ball. No way. What a collapse. End of the first half to the beginning of the third quarter. Davis with the drop ski. Skinner with the recovery. He's got the ball. Unreal. Oh, man. Fumble Ruski. Boom, he punched it out. Wow. Boom, puts a fist on it, and out it goes. The TV was ahead. Let's see if I'm behind. Now I'm as far ahead as I can go. Wow. The Broncos swinging this game in their favor. Holy crap. You see the Eagles game? No, but I saw the Rams win the whole game, and the Eagles come back to win, J.J. Ward. And then they blocked a kick at the end when the Rams were about to win for a touchdown. The Eagles just win. That's insane. Dobbins runs up the middle and stuffed. The Eagles are just winning all those close games. They're this year's Chiefs. They're winning all the close games. All those one-score games going the Eagles' way. And I don't think they technically won by one score, but that's a one-score game with the way that ended. Let's go, Blue Numbers. Let's go. What up, Goomba? And here we go, Colts man. Going up top to the end zone. Oh, he overthrows Mims again by about a couple yards. Dive in, but can't make the play. Goomba, I'm a Colts fan. But I live in Colorado, and I have a bunch of Broncos jerseys, so I popped it on for the Broncos game. If I have a jersey of a team that I'm covering, I can throw that on. But I'm a huge Colts fan. But there are some teams I can throw the jersey on and show support to another team besides the Colts. But I only have like 9 different ones outside the Colts. Swings it to the flat. Mims makes the grab. Gets to the 25 and out of bounds. And not to settle for a field goal. Where's Lutz? Get the Lutz out there. Yeah, he did tip it. That's why I was a little bit behind Mims. Otherwise, maybe he's able to get a first down. Does get a finger on it. Doesn't get 5 on it, but gets a finger on it. 5 on it. Did the Colts win today? 41-20. 42-yard field goal attempt from the left hash for the Broncos. Bang, it's up, it's good. 17-10 for the Broncos. 3 more points on the board. Wow. Terrible end into the second. Terrible start to the third. Chargers are crumbling. It was 10-0, 17 unanswered points by the Broncos. Daniel Jones is playing like an NFL MVP. Doesn't have a ton of touchdowns, but he is playing great football. He is doing what he has to do to win these games. JJ, he is doing well. Love it, love it, love it. We have a weird twist of games today, I must say. The Packers losing. What else? Packers losing to the Browns. Jaguars beating the Texans 17-10. Panthers beating the Falcons 30-0, shutting them out. Buccaneers barely winning on a field goal at the end of the game to beat the Jets. Well, it was a one-score game. So, yeah, the Eagles won by 7. So that's 3 one-score games they managed to win. They haven't looked good. The Steelers beat the Patriots 20-14. My picks are way off. The Vikings squashing the Bengals 48-10. Man. The Bears are up 24-14 over the Cowboys. Caleb Williams threw 3 touchdowns today. And he's 10 for 16. 239 yards. Wow. The Saints destroying the Seahawks destroying the Saints, clobbering them 38-6. Yeah, the Colts destroyed the Titans. That game was amazing. 41-20. Yeah, Daniel Jones was 18 for 25, 228 yards, and a touchdown. Taylor had over 100 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Pittman 6 for 73 and a tutty. It's a crazy day. Football, week 3. Getting wild. Getting wet and wild. Like you're going to Splish Splash or something. Wet and wild. All Indiana showing out 3-0. And a big division win. They got an AFC win over the Broncos. Division win against the Titans. And also a win against the Dolphins. So, all AFC wins. So that's big. Ronnie Hood, what's going on with the typing today? Crazy stuff there, Natural View. Crazy stuff. This is a wacky week of football. Wacky. Things are out of hand. My pick'em is a disaster right now. Things are off the wall. $48-10. What were Wentz's stats? I think he had 2 touchdowns. He didn't do anything too crazy. I'll get to that in a second. Returning for the goal line. Past the 20 to the 25. Doesn't fumble it this time. Wentz's stats. 14 for 20, 173 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Becton is out, head injury. Harris is out, ankle. Those guys are done. Done and out. All right, here we go. 17-10. Broncos on top. Let's see if the Chargers have a little sign of life here, just 3 minutes in to the third quarter. Play action fake. Plenty of time. Checks it down. Hits his man to the 26. Not much there. That was Harris on the catch. 1 lone yard on that one. What up, Carr? What's the good word? How about your Cowboys? You got to get back in it. 2,000 career completions for Herbert. Second fastest behind Patty Mahomes. Right behind Mahomes. Thanks for the sub. Let's go, people. Let's go. 11 subs away from 3,400. Let's get it, people. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. The Rhino Nation is real. Checks it down again to Hampton. The Broncos there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Flag on the play. At the moment, it'll be 3rd and 9. You just woke up and haven't had the chance to check on the things from the night shift. Oh, the night shift hurts. Illegal contact on the Broncos. Automatic first down. That's rough.
What have I done?
Yeah, baby. Moving the chains. PS2 on the penalty. Illegal contact, just holding him the whole way past 5 yards. Wasn't too much there, but it was after 5 yards. This is not going as planned. It's definitely weird, Alf. Definitely weird. All right, Chargers at the 31. Let's drive down the field, tie this game, make it interesting. Hands off Hampton up the middle, find some room, and first down, 11 on the run. Hampton coming through. Those silly bots. Crazy bots. Hey-oh, we're in the final 10 subs to 3,400. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. All right, here we go. Shotgun, limit to the left. And looking. Throws it. His player goes down. No penalty, no flag. There's the flag. McConkey was down on the ground. Got to get that flag. Pass interference. First down. Hufanga. Hufanga knocked him down. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hufanga tripped him up. Hit his leg. Dives and whips his leg. Yeah, right around the foot ankle area. Boot them bots. At midfield, I formation. Hands it off, nowhere to go. Bounces off, but loses the yard. TFL. TFL. The Browns are in London, October 2nd. We do have the Vikings Steelers next week, early. Early out there, 9:30 a.m. Overseas. Holding on the defense again. Another penalty. Another first down. What up, Midnight? Chargers win by 3. Book it. Book it. All right, we'll see. We'll see. That was a great end of the second, beginning of the third for the Broncos to swinging in their favor. Big swing. Big swingaroo. At the 45-yard line of the Broncos, 5 minutes into the third quarter. Herbert, no running back needed. Throws it down low to the 41. 4 yards on the catch and run there by Gadsden. Gadsden. Do I like the UK games? Anyone have any thoughts? They're good. It's more football I can watch on Sunday because usually I can only cover 3 games. So now I can cover 4 games next week. 4 games on Sunday. So we'll have Thursday night 1, Friday night 2, Saturday night 3, and 4 on Sunday, and then 1 on Monday. Going to be a busy weekend to end September. Throws it down low, breaks a tackle, first down. Gets about 8 for number 8, Hampton. Coming through, win with the chains. Bow. Went out for some grub. Terrible bowl game for you today. How's the NFL doing? It's crazy. It's a bonkers game today, Birdwatcher. Things are off the wall. The Bears are winning. Caleb Williams threw 3 touchdowns. But he's playing against Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, so we got to see what somebody says about that. Because somebody's got to give, right? And hands it off. Hampton up the middle. Gets to the 31, 3 yards on the carry. Seahawks are making mincemeat of the Saints. Slice and dice. The Browns beat the Packers. The Falcons shut out the Panthers. Unreal. The Giants over the Chiefs could be another upset. That would be something. 0 second half touchdowns allowed this season by the Broncos. Oh, Haskins now has to get some action since Harris is out. Play action fake. Herbert wants to go deep. Throws it up top and away out of bounds. Incomplete. Fisk. What is that, the 4th tight end? How many tight ends are they rolling with out there in Los Angeles? Holy crap. Gonna have to see what happened there. Yeah, the game's going on now. The Bears and the Cowboys. It's 24-14 Bears. The Bears. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Here we go at the 30-yard line. Looks like man coverage. Throws in the middle. Got him. First down to the 2018 McConkey. Coming through. Bang. Inside the danger zone. He beats PS2 over the middle. This is a rarity. The defensive player of the year is losing that edge this year. Pierce took him out last week. McConkey got him with a big play over the middle. On 3rd down and 6s. PS2 a step behind. Yet again. All right. Here comes the Chargers, people. Caleb Williams, 3 touchdowns on the day, outpacing Dak Prescott. How about those Bears? They're up by 10, but the Bears are going to bear, so we'll see. What up, Wubby? Looking, sidearms it into the ground, incompletes. I don't think he caught that. 2nd and 10, nope. Oh, Wubsy. Can't believe the Browns beat the Packers. Nobody can. Nobody can believe that. That's just pure nonsense. The Packers dropped by the flippin' Browns. 1 shy. $17-10 Broncos on top. Rocking my Elway jersey. At the 18. 2nd and 10 over the middle. Ooh, a lot of Broncos there. Through a lot of traffic. Incompletes. 3rd and 10 for Herbert. Can't be settling for field goals. Got to get those touchdowns, my man. But this secondary by the Broncos are smothering. Smothering. That Cards-Niners are really lining up the scoreboard. What is it? 6-3? 6-6? Browns win. Killed a lot of parlays. Crushed them. Herbert over the middle. Hits his man. 1st down to the 7. Johnston coming through. 1st and goal for the Chargers. You think Mike Ditka put a curse on the Bears? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. 6-3 Niners over the Cardinals. Let's get a touchdown. Mac Jones not doing anything. 13 of 21, 129 yards. McCaffrey, a lot of short stuff. Can the Cardinals get in the end zone? Let's get Marvin Harrison Jr. involved. Cowboys with the ball past midfield. 41-6 Seahawks over the Saints. Wow. That's how bad the Saints are. They're going to have the first pick in the draft. Goes up top. Hampton gets to the 6. Maybe a half a yard. What happened to LA? They got torched at the end of the 2nd, the beginning of the 3rd. Crushed, HHO. It was horrendous. 17 unanswered points by the Broncos. All right. 2nd and goal. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. Herbert, plenty of time to pass. Nobody open, rolling to the right. Throws to the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete, can't make the catch anyway. Going to Gadsden. Wow, why does he keep going to Gadsden? The Rook, getting a lot of targets. Bad apple seeds were planted. So it's 3rd and goal at the 6er for the Chargers. They can't get in, but they're knocking. They are knocking. You grew up with the Peyton Manning era. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. At the 6. Come on, Herbert. Tie this game up. Make it interesting. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Rushing forward. Swings over the middle. Off the hands. Deflected, I think. Going to Keenan Allen. Incomplete. The Broncos defense comes through yet again. Yet again. And PS2 says, get that crap out of my face. Out of my face. Man. Nobody open. Allen smothered. PS2 was a blanket on him. And they're going to have to go for 3. Close the gap just a little. Thanks for the sub. 9 subs away from 3,400. Let's get it. Snap, hold, kick. Got it. All right, so 17-13. Broncos up. Oh, Godin. Godin. Why so incomplete? Incomplete. They're not in Denver to say that, though, but... How did Doc Brown and Marty McFly become friends? They need to do a prequel. Let's dial up the prequel, Ira. The prequel. We need to see how it all started. Back to the Future, part -1. Or part 0. Let's go part 0. You'll think McConkey will score? Not this drive. Maybe later on in this game. I'm a big fan of McConkey there, DJ. Big fan. Welcome in, McConkey. Welcome in, Suave. DJ Suave. 99. The Buccaneers won at the end there, William. They almost threw that game away. That would have been a disaster. And the Cowboys don't get any points. The Bears have it, up by 10. All my picks are turning to crap this week. This is an insane week. All the better teams can't win all the time. Ooh, IHOP. $6 breakfast fave combos. $6 every day. The value meal? I want a value meal for $6. Should I go there tonight? I'll go there late night for some IHOP pancakes. What up, RC? Welcome back. Just need a McConkey touchdown. Are the Cardinals worse this season? No, they're 2-0. It's just you. They're 2-0. The Niners and the Cardinals, 2-0. So one of them's going to get the loss. Both offenses are not playing well. They're in the third quarter with 6.5 left. Don't ever get as sleepy as you were last night on stream. You almost had a Rhino tennis flashback. I survived. I made it. Oh, man. IHOP is better than Denny's. Oh, yeah. Way better than Denny's. I hate Denny's. Love me some IHOP. I was getting in zombie mode at the end there. I couldn't even do a basic math question. Returning from the 3, past the 15-20, right to left, 25-30, Mims to the 34, and dragged out of bounds. When Marty goes back to 1955 and helps Doc build the time machine, that's how they became friends. But originally no one knows. Back in 1955. Is B-Dubs doing his game later? He covered the game already. HHO. Have I ever thought of doing the Red Zone-like show? No. Nope. Not happening. I cover the Colts, and then I'll cover other games. I am not doing the Red Zone. I need to watch the Colts. And here we go. Play action fake. Pressure. Screen pass. And hits Franklin running back in upfield and gets a yard. The Chargers were all over that. Short answer. No, not doing the game. Rodgers just moved to 4th place on the NFL's all-time touchdown list. Watch out for Rodgers. It is him. He is a beast. One of the best of all time to play the game. Zombie Rhino on the prowl. Searching for brains. Brains. What is this? Night of the Living Dead Part 2. And running it down, a little flag on the play. Smacked behind the line. RJ Harvey loses 2. But we got to see what the flag is. Do I ever use a calculator? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes the numbers are just out of control. Illegal formation, decline that because they lost 2. Declined. All right, the Chargers need a quick stop. This defense is completely pitiful. Who, your Cowboys defense? If you're making Caleb Williams look good, then that Cowboys defense, pretty horrendous. 35 years the Birdwatcher's been a fan. And gets it to RJ Harvey for 2 to the 35, and they'll have to punt it away. Chargers hold. Chargers hold. Oh, Return of the Living Dead. Oh, man. What is it? Night of the Living Dead? Night of the Living Dead 2? Or is it called? It's not called Night of the Living Dead 2. It's called Return of the Living Dead. Is it the second one, though? I remember watching that in the 90s as a kid, and I was laughing at how awful it was. I need to rewatch it. Return of the Living Dead. And then when they call the zombie the answers, he's like, wait a minute. Who's the president of the United States? He's like, Eisenhower? Oh my God, it's not him. And fair catch of the 14. I think it's Eisenhower. I don't remember the president, but it was something crazy like that. And that's how they knew they were talking to a zombie, not an actual person. Man, oh man. Thanks, McCool. Appreciate that. If you mean the one from about 1986, it's Return. And yeah, the goofy, cheesy, and hilarious. Yeah, I need to rewatch that. It must have been like 1990, 91. Somewhere around there when I watched it, I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I watched it on, what was it, TBS? Not Up All Night, but Joe Bob Briggs. Joe Bob Briggs. I miss that guy. I used to love watching the horror cheesy movies back in the day with Joe Bob Briggs. I think it was on the Saturday nights. Man, that was so long ago in the early 90s. Might have been the 80s too, I don't remember. You love the Return of the Living Dead? Ridiculous. You prefer the old Cleveland name before they ripped off Marvel? Can the Saints become more impotent and pathetic? Probably. 44-6, Seahawks over the Saints. They want that first pick. They're going to get that first pick. The Cardinals tied it up with a field goal, 6-6. Cardinals and the Niners. Dinner and a movie? That's a good one. Joe Bob Briggs was fabulous. Cheesy movies are weirdly interesting. I would love to do a movie show. I wish there was a way you could play the movie and then we could just talk about the movie while it's on and make fun of it and not get copyrighted or whatever. That'd be great. That would be great. It's got a famous scream queen who always went topless. She did in Return in the graveyard scene. USA Up All Night. Man, oh man, cheesy movies. Yeah, I gotta go. It's probably on there on YouTube. I could probably watch it on YouTube on demand. Return of the Living Dead. If I have time, I'm gonna watch it. Movie shows on here, I would love to do it. All right, Herbert, pressure, get rid of it. Doesn't see him blindside and sacked. Round the outside. Bonito. Man, oh man, too good. Bonito smashing on through. He just beats that left tackle with the speed burst. Boom. He just went, joop, hops to the outside. Got him. All right, here we go. Herbert going deep. Taking a shot, diving, incomplete at the 43. Going deep to Harris. Can't make the play. 3rd and 18 for the Chargers. This possession's not going well. Peanut butter videos? Oh, yeah, I got to get that together. Yeah, I got to go buy some peanut butter. I will buy the peanut butter, and I will do that, HHO. A little peanut butter taste test. I got to go buy a whole bunch of different peanut butter. I love peanut butter. What types of peanut butters are out there? That's what I got to find. All the different kinds. That is a great idea. Because I just get the basic peanut butter, and I love it. Checks it down. Hits his man at the 11. Hampton gets out to the 24 yards short of a first down. But gets 14 back. 4 yards short. Have to punt it away. The Coming to Get You, Barbara, of course. The OG. Night of the Living Dead. Opening scene. I don't remember that. I think someone was saying that back in the 90s. Coming to get you, Barbara. It doesn't she just stand there and just the zombie just comes and like munches her brains? I'm going to have to look that up after this game. Punts it away. Boom. Started the zombie movement with that Barbara line. Fair catch by the Mims. The zombie runs. Those are fun. The zombie run. You get peanut butter with no sugar. Oh, you'll hear that line repeated in other movies. Skippy, a Peter Pan store. Or Peter Pan. So Peter Pan, peanut butter, Skippy, Jif, and store brand. And then there's another crazy kind too. Barbara is useless, but she survives. What? And running down low, Bo Nix, scrambling. And gets about 6 and goes out of bounds. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Broncos up by 4. You're up by 4 in the Fantasy Baseball Championship. Get that win. 3 straight years for baseball for Perry. That'd be nice. Send more paramedics. Return of the Living Dead. I really don't want to watch that old school 1966 movie. Doesn't she go up into the attic to survive the pull down stairs thing to get away? And that's how the original Night of the Living Dead ends. Once in the middle, first down, Broncos, bang, bang, to the 41. Dobbins getting the first down. Peanut butter has a lot of sugar in it. It's amazing. Carlito's Way, that's a fabulous movie. Fabulous. Fly, Eagles, fly. All they do is win. Man, oh man. That can't hold. What up, Justin? Welcome in. The Chiefs won so many one-score games last year. It could be the Eagles this year. Dobbins on the carry. Moving ahead for 4. Rhino is anti-black and white movies. I'm anti-crap and boring and dull and slow movies. That's what I am. It could be in black and white if it was good. But I watch like some Alfred Hitchcock movies that are in black and white. I'm like, yeah, I love this. Excuse me. I love this kind of show, the suspense thrillers, and they just bore the crap out of me. All right, motion up top by Mims. Going back down low. Bo Nix, hands over the middle. No, he's going to run himself and takes a 2-yard loss. Down goes Nix. Eagles flying a little low this time. They're not flying high, but they're still 3-0. It's an influential movie from the 60s. Worth seeing. I saw it back in the day. I definitely watched it back in the day. And 3 quarters down, 1 to go. Many would consider it boring, yeah. Even I watched some of the movies in the 80s and 70s and 80s, and they have so much lull. But you know, you got to develop the story. I get it, but there's so much dead air that they can trim. You know, like the Karate Kid, they're like rocking the car, just driving. And it's like part of the movie. It's like, come on, okay, let's go. But yeah, there's still plenty of low spots in a lot of movies from the 70s, 80s, and possibly 90s. I mean, Biodome, it just crams all the action, all the fun, all the laughs in there. It's just going bang, bang, bang to the next thing. Even in the story development, it's so good. You know, it's like there's no dull moments in Biodome. That's why it's one of the greats. You know, it totally destroys, you know, the Great Gatsbys and, you know, Gone with the Winds and Casablancas. Like, Biodome just knew how to maximize all that cinema time on air. Creating atmosphere, a.k.a. boring. Boring. Ah, man, oh man. All action, no filler. You know, some shows on YouTube are all fluff and no filler. It's just nonsense. 80s made the best movies there, J-Rob. Biodome was better than It's a Wonderful Life. Facts. It's a Wonderful Life is so overrated, man. I get the theme of the movie, but man, acting is so shot. That actor, he's the worst. He's the worst. Stop making fun of me, water boy. Spike that like. Spike that like. Come on, we need 9 more subscribers to get to 3,400. Let's get it. And we're into the fourth quarter. Broncos up by 4, and they have the ball at the 41-yard line of the Chargers. No running back needed for Bo Nix. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle. Bang! Oh my God! It bounces to a Bronco. And gets about 8. So it'll be third. Oh, it's 4th and 2. Oh, but man, they almost got so lucky. I mean, he made the grab, Kroll, but wow. Luckily that was intercepted, but they get yardage. They get it close to a first down, and now they'll be able to attempt a field goal. We can't all have the acting chops of Pauly Shore. We can aspire to greatness, but Pauly Shore's always got us crushed. Yeah, he's a yard short. He's a yard short. It's not even close. This is 4th and 1. It's not even close, people. Stephen A. Smith now, let's be nice. Stephen A. Thanks for the sub. 8 subs away. 8 subs away from 3,400. You guys are the greatest. The Rhino Nation is the best. You're done calling baseball this afternoon, B-dubs? Eating breakfast. Dr. DeLay was right about Williams. 4 touchdowns against that terrible Cowboys defense. How about that? How about that, Vince? Coming through. He loves Caleb Williams. He loves him. Who's playing on Monday Night Football? Rolling to the outside. Bo Nix in trouble. Throws in the middle. On the money. First down 20. 15. Sutton to the 10. Getting a flag. Might be a face mask. What a swing. Oh, man. And Chargers fans got to be going nuts right now. It was a face mask. He's going to go to the 5-yard line. Bob Haskins, John Leguizamo, Mario Brothers from the 90s. The movie cost you $30. $30. Holy cow. That one's a classic. I haven't seen that in 30 years. 30 years, yeah. Wild. Well, sometimes the blind squirrel gets a nut from time to time. Looking, Bo Nix on the run up the middle, runs into his offensive lineman to the 4. Second and goal. Chargers in trouble. Yeah, the Ravens and Lions, Monday Night Football. Let's get those likes up. We got over 100 people in here. Let's keep going, people. Let's keep going. Things are totally backwards this week, people. Way backwards. Give it a Mims. What a big boy. Here we go. Motion Mims. Goes back down low. And back of the end zone. Drops it. Incomplete. Franklin can't hang on. Flag. Flag. Pass interference on the offense. Oh, man. Back him up. Offensive pass interference. Bam, bam, bam. Take Eberflus out to the tool shed. Ruh-roh. We got another doozy. All right, here we go. And from the 14, Bo Nix in the pocket, on the run. Get him. And gets to the 8. And it'll be 3rd and goal for the Broncos. The Chargers really got home to 3. 2 minutes into the 4th quarter to make it a 7-point game. You need Mims to score for your win? Your prize pick. Good luck, big boy. Good luck. We don't like a bad news Bears outcome. We want a better than average season in the next few years. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see if the Chargers can stop them. We got a nail biter. Nail biter. Anything can happen. Here we go. Takes a snap. Bo Nix to the end zone. Almost intercepted at the 3. Incomplete to Franklin. Jefferson almost had it. One more tiny gift. I'm ready to back you up on that, Birdwatcher. I'm waiting. I was waiting for him to hit it so that I would hit it and go back down. But Strange over Andrews. Not bad, not bad. Andrews hasn't been producing. He might get some action tomorrow. Short little field goal from the right hash, 26 yards out. Bangs it through. 20-13. 7-point lead by the Broncos. Bam. Man, oh man. Should you rejoin? No. Nope. Nope. Only until someone else goes away. And then you can hop on. We need him to be just out of reach the whole time. We got to keep him hanging on so he can't buy more subs. We got to keep him at the point where he's just not getting subs and can't buy subs. He's stuck. All right, let's see. Cardinals and Niners 6-6. Bears over the Cowboys 31-14 in the 4th quarter. Caleb Williams with 4 touchdown passes. Wow, wow, wow. Dak Prescott only has 1 touchdown. Caleb has 4. Burden 1. Odunze 1. DJ Moore has 1. Cole Kmet has 1. Spreading the ball around. This Cowboys defense is bad. Make Caleb Williams look good. Unbelievable. Let's see what quarterback comes through here in the fourth. Herbert's down by 7. Beginning to feel like Wednesday upcoming will be a bit of a frustrating mess. Saints up the Seahawks up 44-13 over the Saints. The Cowboys, let's see if they can come back. They are driving. What's going on with the Cardinals? Niners 6-6 doozy, a barn burner. What up, Dallas? What's happening? Dallas in the building. Let's go, Dallas. Dallas showing up and showing out. Chargers went 2-12 back in 75. 50 years ago. All right. Let's see if Herbert can strike back with a touchdown. Make it a game. Make it official. Not a Broncos fan. Go Chargers, go. Good luck, Eddie. Good luck. You need McConkey to show who he is. You've been burnt every week by him when he has more to offer. Yeah, he is top-notch. But he could do more. He needs to do more. All right, here we go. Returning it from the goal line. Davis to the 20, to the 22. Spike that like. Spike that like. Cowboys are still driving their wagons in the wrong direction. Flag. Why is there a flag there? No flag. We got the Chiefs and the Giants after this a little bit later on. Go Broncos, go Broncos, go. What up, Laney? What's up, what's up, what's up? See if the Broncos can hang on. Only up by a tutty. All right, here we go. Hands over the middle. Hampton, bang. Busts through for about 7 to the 29. Hope the refs don't help the Chargers like they did the Colts. No, they help the Colts. Gotcha. You don't know what you're talking about. It was a penalty. Sorry. Blame the Broncos for jumping on the center for leverage. Blame the rule if you don't like the rule. But the referees did not do it to help the Colts. Sorry, they have no reason to help the Colts. From the 29-yard line, hands it off. No, fakes the handoff. Screen pass the other way, drops it. Incomplete. Going to Conklin. 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. Chiefs versus Ravens next week. Ooh. Ravens. We'll see how the Chiefs play, but Ravens are way better than the Chiefs right now. But I missed a lot of picks this week. This week was upside down. Didn't call it, then when Lutz missed. I gotta go check that, but I think I saw it, but it was like nothing there on that one. Throws in the middle, first down, Allen. I gotta double check that. But they missed a penalty, just like they missed a bunch of penalties in the first quarter when the Colts could have had 2 touchdowns and they didn't call pass interference twice. So you can keep doing this all the way through. The refs don't control everything, and that's not the reason why the Broncos lost. The Colts had more rushing, they had more total yards, they had more first downs. Bo Nix threw an interception in the fourth quarter. There's lots of things why the Broncos lost that game. So the Colts played really well, and they won the game. And you just don't like the penalty. That's fine. You don't like it, but it was a penalty. They didn't call it before. That's irrelevant. That's like, oh, you're speeding. Oh, but the guy in front of me was speeding too. Well, you're still speeding. It's a penalty. So, But the Broncos are pretty good. They have a pretty good team. They looked pretty bad against the Titans, though. The Colts smoked the Titans. Broncos barely beat the Titans. Bo Nix had a bad game. Titans defense locked them up. Made Bo throw a few interceptions. But the Broncos should be a wild card. They're probably going to be the 5th seed. That's my guess. Broncos could be the 5th seed. What up, Peggy? Go Broncos, go. Let's see if they can hold on. The Chargers just got a first down. And we'll see if the Chargers can get in the end zone. Reggie Bush's first touchdown as well. Didn't mean you didn't scream and throw your remotes. I was mad when they missed that 60-yard field goal, but thanks to the penalty. But yeah, you don't want to be on one of those TikToks where you like break your TV with a bat or like rip it off the wall or like drop kick the TV. You don't want to be that mad. You'll be fine. You'll be fine there, big boy. Remember a certain doctor saying the Colts were a fluke, and this week things couldn't even out. How will that conversation go next? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be, oh, the Colts, it was against the Titans. And I'll be like, well, it's a division game. But it's the Titans. Everybody always plays it both ways. You can't play it both ways. You got to pick one way. It's because the Colts had more transactions. You stop that nonsense, Willie. You stop it. Thanks for the sub. 6 subs away from 3,400. Saints won 1 Super Bowl. You were robbed of winning another? How was that? Trey Pipkins, the tackle, holding a towel over his face. I don't know what happened there. I think it surprises everybody. Nobody anticipated the Colts to be 3-0. Play action fake. Herbert looking. Throws it over the middle to the 40. Gets about 4 yards on that little reception to Hampton. Yep, I mean, the Colts have a team. They just need a quarterback. And I was hoping Daniel Jones would be the quarterback, but I did not see this coming. And Juszczyk with a touchdown reception to take the lead for the Niners. 13-6. CeeLo's going to be crying. Who does CeeLo go for? Is he a Cowboy fan? I don't know why CeeLo would be crying. I don't remember. Throws over the middle. First down. Gets to the 48-yard line. Keenan Allen moving the chains. Titan sucks and Ward sucks. It's true. What's up? Let's go. Robert Morris becomes a monthly member, showing some love. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that. That's for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. The Colts got Warren and a couple others. Thought they would have been decent. And throws it up top. Hits his man on the flat. Hampton, first down. Gets about 13. Another one. Maybe the defense is getting tired for Denver. Man, oh man. Appreciate the love there, Robert Morris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Nashville, the Titans. Ah, yeah. 0-3. Yeah, Cam Ward is not playing well. The Titans are bad. Their defense can be okay at times. And delayed handoff to Hampton up the middle. Bang, gets 6 to the 35-yard line. Oh, baby. Here comes the Chargers. 9 minutes left. Let's see if they can tie this game. Family friendly, people. PG-13. We must be nice. When will we know when it's time to be not nice? You won't. I'll let you know. And throws it down the sideline, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Herbert and the Chargers. Where am I from? New York, Long Island, New York. But I moved to Colorado 5 years ago. But big-time Colts fan since 1994. Man, oh man. Here we go, 2013. Broncos on top. Trying to make it interesting. At the 35-yard line, don't want to go for a field goal here. Herbert in trouble, sacked at the 43. Devastating. What a play by the Broncos. Wow, puts him out of field goal range. And 4th and 11. Oh, man, you can't take that sack. 4th and 11. And they don't have a field goal shot. I mean, it's a 59-yarder if they kick a field goal right now. Do I ever miss the Big Apple? No. Jim Harbaugh era for the Colts. Yeah, in the mid-90s for a few years. I loved me some Jim Harbaugh. So close to a Super Bowl. Couldn't take down the Steelers on that Hail Mary. Dr. DeLay says the Super Bowl runs through Pittsburgh. Well, he's off his rocker as the Chargers have to punt it away. Foomp. And bounces out the 2 into the end zone for a touchback. Fail. Fail, fail, fail. The Steelers. They did beat the Patriots by a touchdown, but a touchdown. 12 years ago, you weren't too happy with the outcome of these two teams either. Man, oh man. All right. Chargers need their defense to step up. Offense not doing much. All right. Here we go. Nix hands it off up the middle. Dobbins gets 4 on the run. You got so many Charger fans at work at this game. You don't care if you lose your prize pick as long as you get to talk crap to the rival. Hey-o. Don't worry. There's going to be another drive by by Herbert. They got to stop him right here, get the ball back, and drive down the field. McConkey and crew. And the Steelers did get destroyed by the Cowboys. Yes, throws it up top. Hits his man Harvey down the sideline. First down and more. Must have stepped out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Yeah, Bailey had it on his stomach and it went and touched to the side. Unreal. Unreal. It would have been the Cowboys destroying the Colts in that Super Bowl. Offsides on the offense. Bring them back. Wow. Lined up offsides.
What have I done?
Cardinals just tied it up. Who got that touchdown, Vince? I like it. Now they're scoring in the fourth quarter. 13-13. Jones threw a touchdown. Pusel's got 117. Who got the touchdown for Arizona? McBride with a touchdown. Bang. 2nd and 11 for the Broncos at the 19. Looking. Bo Nix on the run. Bang. Gets shellacked. Throws it deep. Overthrown. Incompletes. Bam. There's a flag. You can't call roughing the passer. That is not roughing the passer. Not offsides. Cole? I didn't see it. They didn't show it. He lets it rip and he gets shellacked right when he lets it go. Holding on the offense when they're declining? Or is it a face mask? Personal foul. Face mask on the Broncos. Half the distance to the goal. Oh, man. Oh, they went off the shoulder into the face mask. But bang. But Bo Nix took a hit. Bam. Right in the midsection. Boom. Shoulder plowed. I think that Super Bowl was rigged. O'Connell was throwing the ball directly to Dallas players. All right, 2nd and 20, backed up at the 10. And swings it up top, and the Chargers all over, breaks the tackle. Cutting through all the way to the 17. That should have been tackled right away. But, man, nice play there by Franklin, making something out of nothing. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Penalties hurting us in the 4th. Oh, yeah. But it was a face mask. All right. They got to get to the 30. They're at the 17. Bo Nix has time. And pocket collapsing. And on the run. And gets the first down. Are you kidding me? How do they not get him? 13-yard scramble. First down, Bo Nix. Wow. Bo Nix coming through. Under 6 minutes to play. Actually, they're marking him just short. They gave him a bad spot. They're marking him short. Oh, the knee is down and he is short. So he's a yard short at their own 29. So it's 4th and 1. And they're going to punt it. So close. So close. Thanks for the sub. We're 5 subs away. Oh, my bad. Wrong one. Thank you. And fair catch at the 23 for the Chargers. Wow. Man. The greatest thing since sliced bread. And they're going to show the Trey McBride touchdown. Floats to the back of the end zone. Bang. McBride gets it. Ties it up 13 apiece. 8.5 left for Arizona and San Francisco. All right, Herbert. It's your time to shine. Your time to shine. We got a game coming on in a little over an hour. An hour and 15 minutes for the Chiefs and the Giants. 5 minutes left in this game. Play action fake. Herbert in the pocket. Going deep. And overthrows his man. Incomplete. Going to Johnston. Oh. About 2 yards too deep. PS2 on the coverage. Incomplete. Cheating high school referee. Moving the ball on a chain check. Maybe that was a while ago, I think. I thought that was an old one. I think that was a long time ago, or a while ago. Runs it up the middle, nowhere to go. Gobbled up, nothing. It'll be 3rd and 10. Hampton gets nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, he needs McConkey over the middle. McConkey over the middle. That's what they need. 3rd and 9. They gave him a yard. Okay. Broncos defense looks like they don't know what they're doing. Herbert changing the play. Motion. Johnston takes the snap. Herbert over the middle. Bang. Hits his man. First down. And slam down Keenan Allen. Hufanga goes and slams him. Unnecessary roughness on Hufanga for the slam. Oh, you can't do that, Hufanga. Let me see. Hufanga smashes him, holds him, lifts him up, and tosses him down. Bam. Lifts him up and slams him like it's wrestling style. You're right. You looked. It was 2 years ago. Should have been your recommends. Ah. Yeah, it was a while ago. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, but that was interesting. Interesting. At midfield, here we go. Hands it off of the middle. Bang. Gets about 4 for the Hampton. We got 4 minutes left. All or nothing here, Chargers. Got to get this touchdown to make this a game. Who wants overtime? Overtime. Who's ready for more football? OT, OT, OT. We want overtime. Throws it up top. Hits his man Hampton wide open. Gets a block. 35-30. 25 out of bounds at the 23. Bang. Hampton coming through. You don't need Najee Harris. Sit down. 3:41 and counting. He's been in the league too long to be doing that dumb stuff. He almost saved the Broncos last week against the Colts with that tackle on Jonathan Taylor down the field, but that's a dumb play. That is bad news by Hufanga. What up, what up, what up? Creek. What's up, Creek? Throws it up top to the 21. Allen makes a grab for 3. Creek on the vertical side. What's happening? Glad the Colts won. Yes. Let's go, Creek. They dominated 41-20. 3-0. Top of the division. Division game, and they beat 3. Division game on the road, and they beat 3 AFC teams. The Broncos at home, and they beat the... Who was week 1? The Dolphins on the road. So they have 2 road games and 1 home game. So there we go. Takes a snap. Herbert looking. Avoids a sack. On the run. Throwing it across his body. To the end zone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable pass across his body. On target to Keenan Allen. Makes the play. Makes the touchdown. And they're going to tie this game at 20. Oh, baby. Wow. 2:37 left. 3rd straight game with a touchdown for Keenan. I'm back, Allen. He's back. He is back. Let's go. What a throw. Bang. We're going to have a tie game. Extra point will tie this up. 20 apiece. Extra point. Got him. 20-20. Who wants overtime? Let's see. Overtime 1. No overtime 2. Bless in the chat, people. Which one do you have? Overtime or no overtime? Or 1 in the chat for overtime. 2 for no overtime. More football. Lots of football. Giants fan Sticks says, nah, man, we're done. We're done. Big Boy says, nope. You want the Broncos to win this in regulation? Oh, let me end the poll. Where's the poll? Man, oh man. Did I create a poll? Did I not create a poll? Well, I remembered, but I didn't set up a poll. My bad. Switched over. I guess I didn't set one up. Keenan Allen coming through. Vintage Keenan Allen. He wants to make that Hall of Fame. Don't think it's going to happen. But man. Bo drives down the field for a field goal by Lutz. Go Chiefs go. What up, Eric? Let's see if they can take down the Giants tonight. Let's get over 100 likes. We got over 100 people in here. Let's hit that like button. Help me out. Rise on up. All right, let's see what Bo Nix can do when the pressure's on against this Chargers defense. To the 20, Mims taking down the 22. Bang. Not much of a return there. Good on the coverage team for the Chargers. Cowboys throwing an interception in the end zone. Oh, my God. Wow. 1 touchdown for Bo Nix. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for Herbert. Bo Nix only has 153 yards through the air. Can he do it here, right now? As unhappy live streaming as our buddy right now? Well, because he's doing a whole bunch of nonsense. And pressure. Bo Nix on the run. Get him. Get him. And goes out of bounds. No gain. So 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. The Rhino Nation is the shiznit. Yeah, buddy. We crush it over here, man. We bring the pop and sizzle. We bring the energy. We don't bring the... I gotta fix my office. Let's go. 2020. Anybody's game. This game is delivering. Delivering. At the double deuce. Takes a snap. And screen pass. And oh, he stumbles down. Dobbins loses a yard to the 21. Jefferson was flying through. It'll be 3rd and 11. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. The Chargers and Herbert might get it back to win it in regulation time. Oh, baby. Get that man to 100 likes, people. What up, Hawkins? Let's go. Hawkins in the building. 2-minute warning. Let me put on some water. I gotta heat up that pasta and get the water boiling so they can eat and get ready for the night game. Not gonna have much time to eat, especially if this game goes in overtime. Gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. Put on some water. 5 likes to 80. Let's get it. Yeah, put it on low, but try to get that water boiling so when we end, get the pasta going, get it done, and eat up the food before the 6:15 game, 8:15 on the East Coast. With the Broncos, they'll bonk a field goal, and the Chargers will win. Bonk. Let's see if the Broncos can get a little bit of luck, get in field goal range, and win it. You only have Cleveland Browns merchandise. Sorry to hear that. Congrats to the Colts. Wow, wow, wow. 3-0. Undefeated. Let me put on some water. Is that a band? H2O. Gotta heat up my dinner. I gotta eat. I didn't have much time to eat before during halftime. So I gotta make it and make a decent meal at the end of the night. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. In their own zone. Who's coming through, Bo Nix or Justin Herbert? We'll find out in a second at the 21-yard line. In play. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rushing for Bo Nix. Going deep up top. Man-to-man coverage. Oh, he's wide open. Overthrown. He was open. Sutton had it. Bo Nix floats it too long and incomplete. Oh, no. Bo. 4th and 10, a 3 and out. And the Chargers going to get the ball back. What is the new Taylor Swift record? Shh, don't tell anybody. Stop it. Shh. Unbelievable. Monday, Thursday mornings, 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Pre-snap read, football talk. Me and the delay talk about all these games. And Thursday we talk about all the upcoming games. It's a blast. So much fun. So exciting. Bo Nix backing him up to the 22 on the return to the 25 and cuts it to the 31 as he slides down. McConkey trying to break one loose. Let's see if McConkey comes through here. Is Little Caesars good for a date? Golden Corral. Get it done. You ready for some pizza? Do it. If she sticks around, then should have put a ring on it. The Broncos crumbling. They were able to hold on against the Titans. Couldn't do it against the Colts. They might not be able to do it here against the Chargers. Let's see if their defense steps up. Dicker on the sideline getting ready. Missing an easy throw. He had him so wide open there, Knapp. Knapp throws over the middle. Bang, Gadsden for 10. How does he squeeze it in there, and why is he going to Gadsden? That is the question. First down, Chargers. 90 seconds on the clock and counting. Conkey's your favorite character from Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't remember Conkey. I was too little. Don't remember. And Bo Nix. Justin Herbert again on the money. First down to the 46. Tackled right away. Gadsden again. Who is this guy? The rookie. Herbert's going the rookie in prime time. Clutch time. Back-to-back first downs. Moving them. 1 minute left. The Chargers have all 3 timeouts. So are the Broncos. Herbert looking up top. And hits his man again. 9 yards to Keenan Allen and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 53. Oh, baby. What a game. What a game. Dr. Delay and the Rhino. We go at it, man. We go at it. Pittsburgh versus Indianapolis. The Steelers have the Vikings next week, but they do play later in the year. Should be a blast. Second and Uno at the 44. Hands on the middle. Hampton, first down, 40, outside. Oh, tripped up to the 36. Ooh, he would have had another 15 yards if he doesn't get cut down. Moss with a nice tackle. And 47 seconds on the clock. And Denver calling a timeout because the Chargers are in field goal range. So they got to stop them. So if the Chargers get a field goal, they have some time left. Broncos defense during the 70s, known as the Orange Crush. Before my time, Godin. I heard the name a bunch. I don't know it. Did not live through the crush. I like the soda. Go at it. It's a lot better than... I can see that. Pretty much. That's a good take, boss man. A lot better than that. That's for sure. The final 4 subs to 3,400. Let's get it, people. Help me out. Rising to the top. You guys taking me to the top. Here we go. All right, at the 36-yard line. It's a 53-yarder right now. Runs it. Stuffed. Loses 2 yards. Stuffed. Hampton going the wrong way. And the Broncos use their second timeout. 1 left. 144 people watching. Let's go. Likes up. Let's get over 100. Everybody's showing up and showing out here in the fourth quarter. 20-20 game. Chance for overtime. Chance for a last-second win by the Chargers. We got a game. Thanks for the sub. 3 subs away from 3,400. Let's check the other scores real quick. 31-14 Bears on top of the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals up 15-13. They got a safety. And the Cardinals have the ball and they're going to win that one, it seems. All right, back in action here. At the 39, they got to get a few yards. It's 2nd and 12. Herbert in the shotgun, running back to the left. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle. Bang! Hits his man, McConkey. And he gets 11 yards. It's 3rd and 1 with 36 seconds left. Gets in good field goal range and almost has a first down. And the Broncos use their last timeout. And they're at the 27-yard line. 27-yard line. We're looking at a 44-yarder at the moment. 44 for Dicker. Man, oh man. 3rd and Uno. Well, I'm sensing it's going to be a Hampton run no matter what. Because they don't have the timeouts that'll take us down, so it's going to be Chargers win or it's overtime. And, it's a Herbert sneak. Pushes him forward for a first down. The tush push for the first down. Got it. That'll take us down. And they're going to let it drain down. I would run some more plays, try to get more yards. Run another play. You got 3 timeouts. Get closer. You're in at like what, a 42-yarder. Why are they not running another play? 15, 14, 12, 11. They're happy with a 43-yarder, and they're taking it all the way. What you could have got another play. 4 seconds. They call a timeout. You could have got closer. If they miss this off the upright or wide because they could have got maybe a few more yards. This drives me bonkers. But all right, they could have called timeout and tried to run it closer. Why not call it? You had 3 timeouts. Call a timeout. Get another run. Move closer. I don't know. That's me. That's my opinion. That's my take. Call a timeout with 16 seconds left and try to run some more plays to get it closer or move it to where you want the ball to be positioned. Left hash, right hash, middle. They could have did that. What up, Daniel? What's going on? The Chargers trying to win this game. Can the Broncos get walked off again? Will they lose at the hands of a kicker from 43 yards out from the right hash in back-to-back games? Here we go. 5 seconds on the clock. Snap, hold, kick. It's up there, looking good. Bang! Chargers win. It's over. 23-20. Unbelievable. The Chargers do it. Bo Nix said on the sideline yet again. Another close one, another nail-biter. And down goes the Broncos, dropping them to 1-2. Chargers win this huge divisional game, rising up to 3-0 in the division, taking control. Holy crap. And now the Chiefs lose today too. Wow. They have a huge gap on their competition going forward as we're only 3 weeks in. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Holy crap. Big win for the Chargers, people. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you run away. We'll be back in about 50 minutes. Well, 45 minutes. 45, 50 minutes for the Chiefs and the Giants game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go through the scores real quick before we shut it down. A nail-biter. Nail-biter. Let's see. The Niners have it with 1:10 left. They might be able to get in field goal range to win this game and steal it from the Cardinals. Cowboys are going down 31-14. What a terrible showing by the Cowboys. How the heck are the... I thought the Cardinals had the ball and they were up by 2. Ridiculous. Chargers showing up. Ridiculous. Never gonna watch football again? Why? It's not rigged. This is how it goes. Thanks for the sub. We're 2 subs away from 3,400. Thank you, Rhino Nation. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for all the chatting. We are 2 games down. We got 1 more to go. 1 more to go. We'll be back in 50 minutes. I'm going to go eat some dinner. I will see you guys in a little while for Sunday Night Football. We've been streaming all day for Sunday.